Hey guys, this is the Tin Man Night, and this is my first ever episode that I've actually filmed. You might see another one kind of introducing myself, explaining what my channel is going to be all about. Um, Today will be an unboxing episode with Gohurt Battle Boots Plus. There should be some awesome boots. I scoured the internet for a long time trying to find the right ones for me, and hope you guys enjoy. Alright guys, this is the first unboxing video on my channel. If you can't guess by the shape of the box yet, this is a pair of battle boots from Gohurt. And these are the battle boot pluses. I got them in dark brown color. These were not built to my measurements. And this is the box they shipped in. I just pulled the packing label and everything off of them. But that's exactly how they were shipped. Basically a shoebox with a bunch of tape on it. The shoes look really nice. These happen to be in stock, my size. Got lucky there, so they were discount over the Black Friday, Christmas holiday. There's a attachment here for your Sabotons, which is nice that they don't go through the shoe. They are attached on top. They're pretty well stitched all the way around with spots. So the other thing you can opt for, other than you can actually pick and choose to have this loop or not, if you're just wanting to do it for decorative LARPing or just reenactment type stuff. You can also pick and choose what type of shoestrings you get. There are long leather, which are normal leather shoelaces just like this. There are modern type ones with an aglet and everything like these. There are also short leather laces which connect to one side and basically go over a little kind of like a, I don't know, buckle or button type attachment, and they just each individually connect that direction. The stitching looks really nice on these. I'm not sure. Oh, it's a shiny spots here, or it looks like they marked it out in chalk to do their stitch lines, which just shows these are definitely handmade, each individual one. The leather's really nice. I don't see any marring. They're not quite brownish. They have a slight maroonish, purpley shade. You may also notice this shine spot here. So this is one of the reasons I chose these boots, is they are actually padded. Let's widen this one open here a bit. There's some stuffing inside. One of the main reasons I chose these boots, as you can see, there is a width of padding there. You can see me kind of squishing it down. You can see it on the edge. So most of the shoes you'll get will just be one or two pieces of leather with no padding. These are awesome because they do have that padding. That's one of the reasons I got them. They're closer to like a modern shoe. Even the tongue has a fairly thick section. There's also padding down in the tongue. It's hard to kind of show on camera. Down in this area right here. That's a little thicker. And they specify on the channel, you can kind of see it kind of bumps up a bit. They specify that is because Sabotons tend to, when you twist your shoe like that, when they fold over each other, they tend to pinch the top portion of your foot. And that's just extra padding. Keeps your own armor from hurting you, which is a really cool touch. They're nice and stiff back here, giving you plenty of support along the edges of your feet. Even the toe is fairly stiff. I mean, it's not a steel toe, but it's a nice, stiff, strong leather. The bottom is rubber, which is allowed in International Buhurt. Just can't be kind of modern shredded patterns. It has to be fairly smooth, plain, non-distinct. And these have a little grip. They are rubber. And that's what I wanted. I wanted rubber. I wanted some padding. I wanted something tall on my ankle. I wanted something that I thought would be comfortable and do well for the sport. I do have modern laces. Those could be a problem. They're supposed to replicate, historical. These obviously don't. These are definitely modern, modern materials and everything, but they can easily be replaced by a cheap leather shoestring you can get on Amazon or somewhere, I'm sure, real easy. I do notice a small, that's just the glue showing. It's not actually gapped there. The inside's got a pretty thick sole too. Some of them don't have a very good one. That's actually a pretty thick sole. It just matches the inside color. And I'll just show off the other boot here a bit too, get you some details. Again, that kind of shine is just glue. Bit of an imperfection in the leather, which, I mean, cows aren't perfect. The leather's not going to be perfect. Well, let's try them on, see how they fit. All right, so they do fit. They're kind of snug side to side, but I imagine as I wear them, that should kind of break in a bit. They're brand new. I mentioned they're kind of stiff along the edges, which I want nice and sturdy. The sole's pretty comfortable. Haven't got them walked around in them yet. And nice sexy leg shots for everyone. Sorry, no feet finder pics. I promised my wife. They're pretty nice. I gotta tighten them up here. They fit well. One thing I forgot to mention was there's actually a loop back here for you to help pull them on too, which some of the shoes don't have. I had to loosen up the threads here quite a bit to get this one on, which, I mean, as expected. It is what it is. They're kind of tall shoes. The one thing I realized that I wish they do is that most modern shoes have a similar component to this for your Sabotons, somewhere in the middle for your shoelaces. Because when I started loosening them, the tongue just fell all the way down to the bottom of the shoe. Not a big deal, just those little modern kind of conveniences we're used to is missing. Let me go ahead and lace this shoe up and see how it feels when I do some walking around. They fit well, even for not being custom fit to my width. They were the exact length measurements I took. The cool thing is they're not in standard US or European sizes, where I normally wear a 10. These were actually measured out 27 centimeters from tip of toe to base of my heel. And we measured that by, I stood on a piece of paper. My wife outlined my feet and we measured it with a tape measure and ruler. And they happen to have brown with the Sabaton attachment in stock. And their in-stock items, like I said, were on discount. And that's where I got these. Again, Gohurt Battle Boots Plus. They look great. They're stitched great. They're well made. And let's see if I can walk around okay in them. So yeah, here are the Gohurt Battle Boots Plus. Wonderfully made, I think. They fit me great. They're well crafted. You can see again the shiny kind of lines from their chalk lines where they marked out the shoes for their stitching and cutting, and the handmade, unique, wonderful shoes. I love the padding. They actually, at first I was kind of like, oh, these kind of tight, but I did walk around just a little bit in my house here and they're actually pretty comfortable. I have dress shoes that are less comfortable than these. And I have a pair of boots that are relatively similar, light brown leather, thin, small leather and rubber bottom on them. About the same kind of leather sole in the bottom. They're high top like these and very similar. And these are arguably, more comfortable. And they're sturdier, stronger, hardened, a little more harder leather. Great quality. So those are the Battle Boots Plus from Gohurt. As you can see, they're awesome boots. I really like them so far. I'll likely do an update after I've worn them a bit. I've ran in them, I've done some pedal work with them, and probably be a while. I'm still obviously getting my first kit. I am new to the sport. And once I've actually used them at practice, I'll probably do the next review here in a few weeks. We're off for the holidays at the moment from doing practice. But we'll be back mid-January into February and see how they hold up, see how they do in practice, see how they do in my first real event, and I'll keep you guys updated. They seem sturdy. I don't see any issues. They fit comfortable. They're awesome as far as I'm concerned right now. So thank you guys for watching.